about numbers and big numbers, Kylian Mbappe has come out and I think it's not been refuted. It's fact now. He is leaving PSG at the end of the season. I saw something, Kaveh Solokul, who I respect as a broadcaster and journalist, he said something which blew my mind. He said that PSG last year paid Mbappe, how much do you think? Last year, Mbappe, how much?
Well, I mean, they've made him a de facto sporting director. They've given him the keys to the club. Yeah. So it's no longer being paid as a professional footballer, is it?
No.
It's being paid as almost part of the fabric of the football club, being paid to be the face of Paris Saint-Germain, like what he is.
Face of Paris.
You know that triumvirate that they were trying to build? It was kind of the Paris Saint-Germain emblem, the Parisian Kylian Mbappe, and then putting the whole thing alongside sort of Nike.
Okay.
Like the triumvirate of brands.
Yeah.
It's like Paris as a brand, Mbappe as a brand, and
Jordan,
Nike as a brand. Yeah. And they were really trying to create this.
You haven't answered the question.
No, because he's not a footballer for them anymore. He is a de facto owner of the club.
You're not going to have a guess?
Yeah, go on. I reckon they gave him 5 million quid.
Oh, whatever. You know it's way more than that. No. 180 million. 180 million pounds.
On what? Wait, what?
On wages and bonuses. That's what Mbappe received last year. Not for the whole of his contract. Last year by Paris Saint-Germain. Which made me tweet out. And it made me tweet. I said something like, there would have been a time 15, 20 years ago where a player of that ilk, right? A player of that standing, you'd have been about 8 or 9 clubs that would have gone for him. I think it's fair to say 8 or 9, right? All the Italian big boys. Manchester United, Chelsea would have gone, obviously, Real Madrid, Barcelona, maybe a couple of us, Bayern Munich as well. Now, it is just Real Madrid.
Well, it's not just Real Madrid.
What, Saudi, you're saying?
No. Certainly not Saudi.
Who, then? What other team?
I mean, we have to listen to the manager of Arsenal, don't we? Like, you can't just dismiss the words of Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta today has told us.
I think we can dismiss Arsenal from this.
No, Ade, I'm being deadly serious. I think the fact, I would have said that Arsenal aren't in with a prayer of signing.
He's been misquoted. He's been misquoted.
He hasn't been misquoted. He said, why not?
No.
He said, if we want to be the best team, we need to make sure that we secure the best players.
See, when you see that in words, yes, but when you see him physically say it, he's smiling. I think he knows there isn't a hope in hell of Arsenal. When I just said to you, and by the way, he's a free agent. Can you imagine the wages he's going to demand as a free agent?
Yeah, but you can pay the wages when you're not paying the transfer fee.
They can't even pay the wages.
They can when they're not paying a transfer fee.
You think Arsenal can pay anywhere near between
What do you think Kylian Mbappe is worth if you were to sell him with 3 years left on his contract?
150 million, 200.
Yeah, 200 million. So you're immediately 100 million quid up, because Arsenal probably wouldn't pay the 200 million. They would pay 100 million though, wouldn't they?
Yeah. So
they're immediately 100 million quid up. So of course they give him a massive signing on fee.
Yeah, but I'm saying, did you not hear what I just said? 180 million a year. PSG just paid him. 180.
No, but he would have a different role. At Paris Saint-Germain, he isn't a footballer. They foolishly made him sporting director.
He's the face of the brand.
Yeah, they made him the club. They made him interwoven into the fabric of the club, which is a ridiculous thing to do. But look, I think in terms of trying to establish where he goes, there is a world in which he could end up at Arsenal, and I think that the fact that Mikel Arteta has said
there is no world. Stop this nonsense.
Why are you just dismissing the words of the Arsenal manager?
There is no world, unless you're living in a completely different galaxy and universe to me, where this Arsenal that play in North London can have Kylian Mbappe as their number 9.
Arsenal are once again an attractive proposition, you know. I don't think he'll go there, but I think that your dismissal is rude,
I'm
frankly.
happy that more teams have the opportunity of getting him, but Arsenal won't be one of those.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.